Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into an eerie legend from the Balkans. Imagine this. What if silence was not just empty, but alive? Not comforting silence, but the kind that quietly observes, waiting. Tonight, we unearth the story of a woman known as the Woman Made of Silence, a figure whose mere presence causes voices to vanish.
So this isn't like a monster that jumps out and attacks, right? I mean, wow, that's kind of wild to think about.
Exactly. The unsettling twist is that she doesn't attack. She simply exists, and slowly, voices begin to fade away. It's like silence itself becomes this lurking predator, just watching rather than striking unexpectedly.
Oh man, that's a bit creepy. Just picturing that overwhelming silence creeping in and taking your voice away? Where does this story even come from?
The legend originates from the oral storytelling traditions present in rural areas of the Balkans, countries like Serbia, Bosnia, Bulgaria, and North Macedonia. It's been shared by whispers over generations, often with voices lowered in reverence. The tale usually begins with a mysterious woman who arrives in a village without a name or a past. She lingers, almost like a ghostly presence.
That's fascinating. So, what happens to the people around her? Like, do they start changing in some way?
Right. Those who spend time near her go through stages. On the first night, their voice feels tired. By the second night, their words come out softer. And by the third night, no one can hear them speak at all. It's as if she somehow consumes language and expression itself.
Oh wow, that's so bizarre. So what happens to those who lose their voice? Do they, disappear too?
Surprisingly, they don't disappear. They remain silent but still present, while she stays unchanged. It's reminiscent of how trauma can silence individuals without physically removing them from the world.
I can see that. So what's the deeper takeaway from this legend? I mean, is it mainly just folklore, or does it connect to something more philosophical?
It's much more than just a horror story. It delves into themes of erasure. For centuries, many women in the region were discouraged from expressing themselves. The silent trauma stemming from wars and loss encapsulates that history, and this woman symbolizes the collective silence. Each unspoken word represents a part of history that has been painfully omitted.
So she's not like a punishing figure? It feels more like a reflection of people's inner fears or something, right?
Yes, that's a great insight. She mirrors the fears and histories of those around her. In some interpretations, she's seen as a woman whose own story was ignored, or a protective mother who kept her children safe through silence. Silence, in a poignant way, chose her.
Wow, that's, really deep. Did people genuinely believe she was real? Like, I can only imagine how surreal that must have felt.
Indeed. In many isolated villages, sightings near abandoned roads or sites of trauma were taken very seriously. Folks believed that if she lingered too long, the village could become emotionally empty, mute even. It's similar to how urban legends affect us today, don't you think? Like when stories of the boogeyman have us checking under the bed.
Totally. So, what did they do to keep her at bay? Did they have, like, special rituals or something?
Yes. Many people adopted quirky habits to ward her off. They would leave radios playing throughout the night, hang bells on doors to create vibrations, engage in conversations with empty rooms, and even sing while walking alone to keep their voices alive. Women often whispered their names at bedtime to remember they still had a voice. This shows how sound became an act of defiance.
So sound was a defensive tool there? Wow, it's like, why do people yell at sports events? It's a way of claiming your space, right?
Precisely. Expression was an act of survival, while allowing silence to go unchecked could lead to danger. Think of it like a crowd rallying together. It's a powerful show of unity against potential erasure.
Okay, last question. Do people still believe in this woman today? Like, what's the modern take on her?
So people
Not in a
fought
literal
silence with
sense,
sound,
but symbolically, yes.
songs,
She embodies generational
bells,
trauma, silenced voices, and the pervasive fear of speaking truth. She's more than just a legend. She represents pressing modern issues. It's astounding how these stories linger on, acting as echoes of our collective memory.
So, what happens to her in the end? Is there, like, any resolution or something?
No resolution exists. She neither dies nor vanishes. Silence, after all, never truly ends. It simply waits for someone to stop speaking. It's both haunting and powerfully profound.
and it answers.
That's so unsettling.
She never left.
Really makes you think about the
Because
consequences of silence,
doesn't
right?
disappear. It waits.
Absolutely. The most dangerous silence isn't the one thrust upon us, it's the silence we choose to accept.
Wow, if you ever feel your voice fading, what should you do? Like, is there something to, reclaim it?
Speak up! Silence is always listening, but it's the voices that carry the weight of our stories that truly matter.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing this fascinating tale.